In the book of 1 Kings, we read about the prophet Elijah in exile as he flees from King Ahab and Queen Jezebel for worshiping the false god Baal. Because of their false worship, God had Elijah declare a drought over the land and proclaim that there would be no food or water for the next few years except through his word. It didn't rain, rivers dried up, and there wasn't even dew on the ground in the morning. That made it quite difficult to eat or drink. However, God provided for Elijah. God had Elijah hide in the Kerith ravine for water and sent him ravens carrying bread and meat to eat. The ravens brought Elijah food? That's like an Old Testament delivery service. After a while, the ravine dried up, and God told Elijah to travel to Zarephath, which is in modern-day Lebanon. There, he met a widow and asked her for water and bread. The widow didn't have any bread, only a jar of flour and a little jug of olive oil. She was going to use what she had to make one small meal for her and her son, who was very sick. Well, that doesn't sound like enough to make 2 people a meal, let alone 1 person. Elijah told her to not be afraid. He declared that the flour and oil would not run out until the drought was over. The widow cooked for the 3 of them every day and never ran out of ingredients. After a while, her son's condition worsened and he eventually died. Elijah carried his body to the upper room of their house and prayed, crying out to God. In verse 22 of chapter 17, we read this: "The Lord heard Elijah's cry, and the boy's life returned to him, and he lived." He came back to life. The Lord hears Elijah's cries and provides healing to the widow's son. God reveals his nature as the compassionate, life-giving creator through this miracle. Even though the widow had very little, she still served the Lord by cooking for Elijah. She gave what she had, and God provided for and sustained her. He is our sustainer. He is the source of all that we have: the air we breathe, the food we eat, the very life within us. Recognizing God as our sustainer and serving others are 2 ways that we can steward our lives. As we practice this, a great place to start can be the steward's prayer. Lord, what do you want me to do today with all you have trusted me with to honor you and to advance your kingdom? God bless you as you trust in him today.